Hi everyone, welcome back to Math Academy. In this video, we're going to solve a challenging algebraic equation. In the first step, we put a equals x squared over x minus 1, b equals square root of x minus 1, and c equals square root of x minus 1 over x squared. So this equation becomes a plus b plus c equals 1 over a plus 1 over b plus 1 over c. On the right hand side, we need to make common denominator. A, b, c is our common denominator, and in the numerator we get a times b plus b times c plus a times c. If we multiply a, b, and c, we're going to get x squared over x minus 1 times square root of x minus 1 times square root of x minus 1 over x squared, and x squared and this x squared is going to cancel out, and square root of x minus 1 times square root of x minus 1 equals x minus 1, and x minus 1 over x minus 1 becomes 1. So a times b times c equals 1. We put 1 in this equation, so we get a plus b plus c equals a times b plus b c plus ac. In the next step, we can add up this equation. We can move all terms in one side. And we can factor minus c from bc, ac, minus c, and minus abc. As you know, minus b minus a plus ab is common factor, so we can factor it. In this parenthesis, we can factor minus a from minus a and ab. 1 minus b is common factor, so we can factor it out. The product of three expression is equal to 0, so we can set each of them equal 0. And finally, we can say a equals 1, b equals 1, and c equals 1. So x squared over x minus 1 equals 1, square root of x minus 1 equals 1, and square root of x minus 1 over x squared equals 1. Now we have three equations, and we need to solve these equations. The first equation, we can multiply both sides by x minus 1. Notice that x cannot be equals to 1. So in this radical, x should be greater than 1. The discriminant of this equation is less than 0, so this equation has no real roots. For solve this, the second equation, we need to square both sides of this equation, so we get x minus 1 equals 1 and x equals 2. For solve the third equation, we need to square both sides by and then multiply both sides by x to the power 4. So we get a quadratic equation. Now we need to solve this equation. First, we want to find out whether this equation has real root or not. One of the way is to draw a graph of this polynomial, so we can put this equation equal this polynomial equals p of x. We need to find the y-intercepts, so we substitute x equals 0 in our expression, so we get p of 0 is 1, and 0 and 1 is one of the point of graph. In the next step, we want to find a turning point, so we need to find the first derivative of p of x. P prime of x equals 4x cubed minus 1. The x coordinate of the turning point is located at the zeros of the first derivative. X equals 1 over cube root of 4 is root of the first derivative. If we put x equals 1 over cube root of 4 in p of x, we get p of 1 over square root of cube equals less than 1. So the second point should be in here. The second derivative of p of x equals 12x squared. The roots of this expression is 0. But as you know, 12x squared is always greater than 0, so we can say p of x always is concave up. As you can see, this polynomial has no x-intercepts, and this equation has no real roots. We can say x equals 2 is only our answer. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe, like, and comment.